morning, everybody, and welcome to Movie Records. I'm Valentin, and today, as every day, we'll talk and debate together for a 20-minute session dedicated to the cinema. So, new day, new guests. So, today we have Floriane, Helene, and Astrid from earmovies.com. So, there will be questions, advices, and more, so stay connected with us and react about it. So as I said, I have three girls with me, so I let them introduce themselves. Astrid, how are you, Astrid?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you. Good morning, everybody. I'm Astrid, so I'm specialist in foreign film for the selection for film festival.
Okay, thank you. And we have Helene with us. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Thanks for the invite. Hello, everybody. So I'm Helene, and I'm kind of passionate of cinema. I'm here to talk about this with you, all the specialists in this domain. I'm very interested by the universe because I'm in commerce, and the advertising campaign interests me in the movie.
Okay, thank you. And last, we have Floriane with us. How are you?
Hey, I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine, thank you, thank you.
So, hi everybody, I'm really happy to be with you today. I think everyone has a lot of things to talk about, and I'm very impatient to discuss with you, Valentin, Astrid, and Helene. Today I will talk about the new movie of the famous director Woody Allen, which is Blue Jasmine, just released.
So, as the director of this session, I will start with a small resume of an horror movie that I saw and watched 2 days ago. The name is Insidious Chapter 2, yeah, because they were Chapter 1 released 2 years ago. The first one was pretty good. The second one was attended by a lot of people. The advices are shared, but it was not a bad movie. Maybe I can talk you more about it. It's a possession movie, you know, with evils and everything else. The father is possessed by presence in his house, and it's a strange movie, but.
And Valentin? Who are the characters of the movie?
So in the movie there is two main characters. It's a family with a dad played by the excellent Patrick Wilson, and it's the main character because it's him who is possessed by the evil, and there is as well his wife who tried to help him, and his daughter his son, Dalton, who were the main character in the first movie, but in the second is no longer important.
So you speak about the chapter 1, but what's your opinion about the chapter 2?
So as I said, I prefer the first chapter, but you know, as in every horror movie, at the end of the first one, there were different tips to show that there will be a second chapter. So I need to watch it, and but it's the same director, but I don't know. It's always the same scene that the first one. It's a remake, a bad remake of the first one, and just 1 week before Insidious Chapter 2 was released, there were another movie in competition with it, and it was better than Insidious.
And what was this other movie, and why this movie was better?
And the movie was The Conjuring, and the main character was played with the same person. It was Patrick Wilson, who is the father in Insidious and is the doctor in The Conjuring. It's the same actor, not the same director, but I don't know. There is new things because nowadays there is always the same things in this kind of movies, but with
especially in horror films. Yes.
Yeah. Now to be different, you have and directors have to bring something new, and in The Conjuring there is new thing. It's a new type of horror movie. It's really different than every other movie that I watched before.
Oh, it's very interesting, but actually I prefer a romantic film.
like every girl, I would say. And you, Helene, what do you think about horror movies?
It's the same for me. I prefer romantic and with love in a movie.
Yeah, maybe with a boyfriend, or it's better. And to speak about romantic movie and love movies, there is Helene. You told us about Blue Jasmine, the new Woody Allen.
Yeah.
Can you talk more about that?
I'm Floriane, by the way.
Yes, sorry, I'm just lost with this trigger in front of me. Sorry. So, Floriane, can you tell us more about Blue Jasmine?
Yes. So it's more a dramatic movie than a romantic movie. Actually, it's a new woman's portrait, like in the other movies of Woody Allen. After Jan Keaton, Mia Farrow or Scarlett Johansson, it's the turn of Kate Blanchett. This film is more dramatic than the precedents, and he do the portrait of a depressive and lost woman.
What's all about it?
To be brief, it's the story of Jasmine, a snobbish and elegant woman which is married to an investment banker type, played by Alec Baldwin. They are living in a big flat in New York, but she will depress and her marriage will be in trouble. So she will decide to go in her sister's house.
So in that way, Allen deals with the kinship between the two sisters.
The both are really opposed. Actually, they have always been. They were adopted, but they hadn't the same parents. Jasmine has always been the preferred, more intelligent, more pretty and elegant than her sister. Ginger has always seen herself to be below her sister. They haven't the same vision of the life, but where Jasmine is in trouble, Ginger is present.
So you said that there are a lot of characters, but between these characters, are the social status are important in this movie?
Yes, really important. Jasmine takes care a lot at her image. Financial and social problems are the principal reason of her depression. She thinks that the happiness and the achievements rhyme with money, actually. So she sees the other by their social status.
Okay, that's not the kind of movie that I will watch. And by the way, it's our next topic. Do you know if in this movie, in Blue Jasmine, there is product placement? Because it's Helene will talk about that just after you. So maybe you can introduce the topic.
No, I think no. Woody Allen doesn't use this kind of practice, and it's a real director, and there is no that in his movie.
Okay, it's cool that we can still watch movie without any brand, and because I'm sure that the brand made a lot of profits with this placement product. So Helena, our specialist in the commercial way in movies, will talk and explain us a bit much about placement products. So can you say something about this practice?
Yeah. For auditors, product placements, it's when a brand pays to appear in a movie. It's like an advertising campaign, but it's more it's more inside the movie. There is not a real message. It's only the movie who show the brand, or it can be in oral. Somebody can tell the brand.
Yeah, I know that it's a very used practice. So, have you some figures to give us about product placement?
Product placements, it represents big investments by the brand for the movie. For example, in France, it generates 100 millions per year.
100 million, it's huge.
Yeah, for a brand, it's a very big profit and a real investment, which is very useful.
And which type of which kind of brand purchases product placement, for example?
There is a lot of. I think all brands can do that, but there is especially in foods, for example, Pepsi, in Back to the Future, the hero goes to buy it, or like the cars in Transformers, or kind of James Bond with the Aston Martin.
The famous Aston Martin, yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
And some brand of computers,
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, Samsung, Apple.
Apple is very present in movies, no?
Yeah, really.
We heard about product placement since now we heard a lot about it, but is it an old practice?
Yeah, we can say that because product placements appears in the same time that the image, in the same time that the cinema emerged in the world. It's near the 80s, I think, kind of that. And then now, yeah, lots of people talk about this because it's a really huge industry in cinema.
Yeah, and also a lot of brand of alcohol and cigarettes, because it's the only way for them to communicate on their brand. But we can say that it's bad to smoke and drink.
By the way, blue jasmine were forbidden in India because of the number of cigarette sins.
Yeah, it's true that in certain country there is a lot of problem and in censor, and so Astrid is here today. It's our serious question of the session, and she will told us a bit more about something which happened in Iran with an Iranian director. So Astrid, give us some details about the story.
Yes, exactly. I want to present you the last film of the famous Iranian filmmaker. Maybe you know him. His name is Mohammad Rasulov. Sorry for the pronunciation.
I don't really know a foreigner's producer.
Yes, not really know, but he received a lot of prizes. So maybe you know his last film, Manuscripts Don't Burn. And the movie was shot covertly and based on real life events and focused on a failed assassination in 1995. It was a plot by Iranian authorities against 21 writers and journalists. And it's an incendiary critique of the Iranian regime.
Well, you say it's a critics of the Iranian government. What was the reaction of this?
He had the regime and the authorities have had a very violent reaction because he considers this film as an anti-regime propaganda. And Rasulov, the filmmaker, and the director Jafar Panahi was sentenced to 5 years in prison, and in addition, banned to make film during 20 years.
But Astrid, despite of all this controversial situation, did the movie won prizes anywhere?
Yes, it's right. The film received a lot of success in the world. For example, they received the prize in Cannes in the section Un certain regard this year, and they were also nominated in a German film festival this month, in the festival in the Nuremberg International Human Rights Film Festival, and also in Stockholm in November for another film festival.
And he won a lot of prize, but how will he do if he's in jail?
Actually, he is no longer in jail. Now he's out on bail, but the authorities confiscated his passport in September.
Yes.
So now he's unable to return to Europe.
Okay.
So as his passport is confiscated, he will be unable to pick up in person his award. Or reacted the organizers of the festival?
They are scandalized. They find this decision absolutely unacceptable, and they consider that it's a violation of expression of basic human rights, and it's also my vision.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's really a tough history. But just to finish the session, well, we will make a round of the table with by telling a movie that we saw recently. I will start. So I just watched 2 days ago Time Out. It's a movie with Justin Timberlake, and the history is really good because in the world that where they live, they don't pay with money but with time. So they live until 25 years old, and after they have 1 year, and if they want to buy something, they spend with their time, and if their time come to zero, they die. Astrid, what did you watch recently?
Oh, my movie is less serious than the other. It's Valentine's Day, a totally girly movie with many love stories and beautiful actors like Ashton Kutcher. So if you want a relaxed and fun time with a lot of beautiful actors, watch this film.
Okay, thank you. And what about beautiful actress? In Time Out, there is beautiful actress. You, Helene, maybe you have something to present us?
Yeah, the last movie I seen, it's with Erwan McGregor. It's Trainspotting, so maybe it's a serious topic, but there is Erwan, so it could be nice. It's about drugs, and if you went to Edinburgh, you will see the decors of the movie. It's a really interesting film. So if you want, watch it.
Yeah, that's true. I watched it. It's one of my favorite movies, but it's a really shocking movie. And to finish with Floriane, what did you watch recently?
A little more serious. I saw the Majordome in French, so the butler in English, the last week. It's the story of a butler at the White House, and is the witness of politics and historic events during his 30 years next to the 7 presidents of the United States.
Okay, thank you. So we finished for today. I want to thank all of you for coming. It was a good session, and
Thank you too, Valentin.
Yes,
Thank you, Valentin.
and I hope that we will maybe watch a movie together one day or anything else. So who are listening to the music records or movie records, you can stay in touch in the Facebook page of Movie Records, and you will find me tomorrow with 3 new guests. I say to you a good day.